Thank you for watching, and remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for your support.
For the threat for more flash flooding tomorrow.
And the moisture for that rainfall.
Kansas getting in on quite. In addition to all this, there was some really heavy rain out there as well. 55 filtered severe reports coming in, a lot of that across northern Texas into the state of Oklahoma and southeastern sections of Kansas, southwestern Missouri. Here we had a tornado reported in Warwick. It was tree damage there. And in Weber's Falls, a storm spotter actually captured or spotted a rope tornado. Then we look into parts of Oklahoma and Missouri. We had power poles down, buildings damaged in Coweta, in Johnson, tree damage, and in Neosha, we had building damage and large trees taken down by the tornadoes there. So again, plenty of activity. And we know that in the wake of these storms, Mike, we could be seeing more tomorrow. This week, the severe weather back into parts of Texas, Oklahoma, and Kansas. Of course, those were the areas on Sunday that were very active when it comes to or came to severe weather. Tomorrow, severe weather likely during the evening and the overnight. So it is going to be a later day threat, really, as we head into the overnight hours. Makes it a little extra dangerous when we're talking about after dark and while people are sleeping. Watching parts of Kansas and Oklahoma, particularly the western parts of these states, and a little bit of Texas, including around the Childress area. Tomorrow evening and overnight, Torcon values not as high as yesterday. So we're not as much dealing with the tornado risk as the other severe threats, particularly gusty, damaging winds. I think will be a real issue. Torcon values, though, of a 3 out of 10 in these communities. We start things up at 4 o'clock tomorrow, and you can see there isn't as much as what we begin to see by 8, 9, 10 o'clock. Here, the storms rolling through, especially parts of Kansas, Oklahoma, going to be an overnight and really early morning threat for you. You can see 3, 4, 5. Those storms begin to fill in across sections of central Oklahoma. So could be an early start to your day in terms of storms around the Oklahoma City metro. Damaging wind, I think, will be the greatest risk tomorrow. And again, western parts of Kansas and Oklahoma will be the higher likelihood areas to watch. So Dodge City up towards Salina and communities generally west of Oklahoma City. These straight line winds occur when we have that dry air aloft entering the thunderstorm. You get evaporative cooling. That cool air rushes to the ground, can't go through it, so hits the ground and spreads out. We've got a lot more to come here on Weather Underground. We're going to be talking about it. Meanwhile, we take you out west as the gorgeous colors of fall were captured by a drone. But what is cooler, as you fly through Little Cotton Canyon and Utah's Wasatch Mountains, you go out, rise, you get the full view. So we go from the bright orange leaves to the fresh snow on the peaks here. Even some of that cloud cover at the top. Really cool stuff. So again, pick your elevation based on what you like. Do you like the fall foliage, or do you want to go straight to snow? You can here into parts of Utah. We break down where we've got more snow coming to portions of the west. In fact, snow coming down right now. Some areas will be picking up foot to a foot and a half by the time all is said and done. So we look at our forecast. Snow through Wednesday, 12 to 18 inches where you see that darker purple color, 8 to 12 inches where the light purple is located. So a lot of areas certainly in play for anywhere from a half foot to a foot of snow into the Intermountain West. Right now, the snow is coming down across sections of Idaho and Montana, Wyoming, back into sections of Nevada. Elko, you are seeing some light snow showers. And you can see it's pretty well placed, our forecast model, based on where the snow is now. So where's the snow going? That's your question. And it's parts of Wyoming that will see the snow really fill in and pick up. Same for parts of Utah. Southern parts of the state of Montana, you'll continue to see that snow. Moderate at times. Jackson, Wyoming, snow continues for you. Grand Junction, you go from rain to snow. Same for Rapid City. Notice tomorrow we're in the rain, but by early Wednesday morning, we begin to see more of a transition to snow there across the South Dakota-Wyoming state line. Won't be too long that we have the snow there, but still you'll end with some of those flakes flying. Jackson, you'll continue to see the snow showers into midweek. So again, that's why some of our highest totals located across parts of Montana and Wyoming, back into Idaho and Utah. In addition to the snow, this system producing some big wind, so high wind warnings, wind advisories posted. And Mike, of course, that becomes a concern when we talk about fire danger as well.
Definitely.